Who's excited for tonight's call? I know I am. Let's get it started. So the reason for tonight's call is to give people an opportunity just to step up and get themselves out there and outside of your comfort zone. But not only that, but to grant some responsibility to others. Because when people feel that they're really a part of something, they tend to take it more seriously and show up. And this is really crucial for everyone's growth. So my name is Spencer Thomas. I'm 24 years old, and I'm out here in Arizona. And I've been doing IML for about 5 months now, and it's completely revolutionized my life. And basically why I'm doing this is to really just genuinely help my friends and family achieve that health, wealth, love, and happiness. And I really just, I love seeing where people are going in this industry, and where I want to be is I just want to lock arms with those types of individuals who have that vision and already see themselves at the top. So the purpose of this call is to really bring everyone together and to build everyone's belief and to bring perspective and value to the team. So tonight we have a special guest, our very own Platinum 2000, Abigail Posten. She's out there changing lives every single day. She's putting in the work. She's putting in the time, the effort, and everything to help us out and really just change our lives as well. So.
Dope. Awesome. Spencer, I appreciate you, dude, very much. What's up, guys? I want to go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling. Guys, give it up for Spencer in the chat. This is he spoke a few times before, but again, I wanted to give everybody an opportunity to come on here and really, like he said, share some spotlight and just kind of give themselves an opportunity to come on here and really share their story, share where they came from, and be able to step up and get outside their comfort zone. Because I know it's not easy being able to speak, coming up here and doing your thing. But today's call, kind of like what he said, bringing people together, bringing that community, and again, also being able to build your belief, build value, and really give you guys that perspective necessary. So today's call, I want to give you some more value that I actually received over the weekend, spending some time with Jason Brown, Chairman 500. Guys, that was such a privilege, such an honor to be able to be around that kind of energy, that kind of leadership, that kind of influence. And I want to share some notes with you guys that I took. And more specifically, this call is the builder's call. So everyone on here wants to have some kind of residual income in the future. And so basically, I want to go over the social media training that he did, and really a checklist that I kind of wrote up for myself, because I know when it comes to building this organization, when it comes to building the business, things can get a little crazy. There can be a lot of information that's floating around, and it's important and it's really, really critical that we stay organized throughout the whole process. Organization is key, and holding ourselves accountable is priority. Jason Brown talks about it all the time. He says, there's no such thing as accountability until you have self-accountability. And if you're in my leadership chat, you're all in, you understand what we're doing right now and the progress that we're making when it comes to getting organized in what we're doing. So I want to go through a couple of things with what he wrote down. We literally just learned this on Saturday, so bear with me as I go through this. I'm starting to apply it as well. But guys, I hope you have a pen and paper in hand. That's like no brainer. You guys shouldn't even have to think about it. Pen and paper when we hop on these calls. And again, I'm gonna keep it super short, to the point. So this is the social media training, and I want to go ahead and break down at the end. I'll break down the checklist that I kind of wrote up based off of what he said. So I want you guys to have this mentality. Everything I'm about to talk about is near what Jason Brown said over the weekend. So he talked about having the brick on the wall mentality. Okay, brick on the wall mentality, and all that means is you're getting better 1% every single day. Okay. Super, super important. It's not, this exponential number. It's 1% better every single day. And you have to have the intent in mind that I'm just here to help other people. I'm just here to grow. I'm just here to provide value, provide perspective, because perspective allows the world to go around. We all have different ways of thinking. We all have different outlooks and perceptions on the world. And when you can provide your perception and inspire somebody else to take action and believe in themselves, that means the world to somebody. You know, you can allow them to feel some type of way, you know, based off of your experiences, based off of, you know, maybe some kind of pain in your life that you've gone through, and you can turn that pain into purpose. So that's super, super, super important. So having that brick on the wall mentality and, you know, getting 1% better every single day is the focus. So bringing it back to your social media, guys, Facebook, Instagram are really the ones that I'm going to prioritize. Snapchat has been like my gold mine for the last year and a half that I've been doing this, but I still pay attention to Facebook and Instagram. So number one that I'll say is clean up your pictures, right? Jason talked about, you know, when he was in school, when he was in college, he had pictures up online of him, you know, doing a keg stand and all that other good stuff. And I was like, oh my goodness. And so if you have pictures like that, you know the pictures that I'm talking about, make sure you go through and you clean up your pictures, because guys, we always say this, you know, don't judge a book by its cover, but the reality is people judge no matter what. So when they come onto your profile on social media, they're already judging, you know, as soon as they glance at it, as soon as they see it. Like, they're going to be on your page for less than 30 seconds unless it's super, super appealing, and then they're going to start scrolling, right? That first 10 seconds of them being on there is critical. It's whether they're going to friend request you, they're going to reach out to you, they're going to like your pictures, whatever it may be. And it's the defining point of, okay, cool. Are you somebody that I can follow? Would you follow yourself? Okay. That's like a defining question. Would you follow yourself? Go online and search Jason Brown's profile. Look at Matt Rose's profile. Look at Austin Godsey. Look at Alex Morton, right? All these top dogs, all these top leaders. Look at their profile and see how they're actually lining things up, right? So people judge no matter what. So you want to have clear pictures. You want to make sure that it's not only computer friendly, but also mobile friendly, because majority of people have this thing in their hand, their smartphone in their hand, when they're looking and they're scrolling through people's social media. So your Instagram profile, your Facebook profile, make sure that it's clean. Make sure your cover photos, your profile pictures, you know, they're cleaned up, they're sharp. And not only that, but you can see them clearly on both the computer and your mobile device as well. So going through this list, understand that I'm breaking this down to you guys. Jason broke this down because he wants people to come to you. How many of us sit there, you know, every day and we're talking to new people, right? Jason and Matt still talk to new people, but more importantly, they have more people coming to them because their social media, their content, you know, just the outlook of what their profile looks like, it attracts people naturally. It appeals to more people. More people want to be around them. Why? Because they're like-minded, they're goal-oriented, they have a relatable profile, right? So you don't have to be, you know, Jason Brown and Alex Morton and Austin Godsey's profile are completely different, but they're still attractive. They're still relatable to somebody out there, right? So you want to be like, okay, in your own person, how can I be relatable to you know, that individual out there who's watching my profile? Okay, so have it in mind. And also, the other thing I want to have on here, we want to turn you into magnets. That's the kind of word that he used. But you guys want to have a profile that attracts other people, okay? It's aesthetically appealing. Let me see when we go over here. Oh, yeah, there's another thing, too. Let me actually do this. I'm going to try to pull up my profile here. One sec. I'm going to just show you guys. Because I was trying to actually change it earlier today. I was like, I don't like what that says. But when you hover over, you know, for example, my name, hopefully. Okay, cool. So you guys see right here. So this is what it looks like. I didn't know that it looked like this because I'm on Alex's computer. Mine says something completely different. So I would ask a friend, be like, hey, what does my bio say when you hover over my name? Because that's what they read. So right now they read, okay, I visited, you know, New York 2 weeks ago, whatever. That's because I made a picture that I was in New York. It shows my follower account. It shows my name and it shows my mutual friends, whatever. So that's apparently what it shows. I don't know if it would show something different for you guys, but that's super, super important that, you know, everything's clean. I honestly need to change my profile picture and my cover photo. I feel like it's been way too long since I changed that. Also have an intro, have a bio right here that sticks out as well. I remember I had some crazy line that I posted up on there and I was like, I don't like that. So I changed it. So let me pull up Jason's really quick and I'll show you guys if you haven't been on there in a minute. but his is super clean. He was kind of going over it as well. Hold on, let me go to him. All right, cool. I mean, his cover photo is obviously phenomenal. If you have the ability to, you know, have somebody do this for you, then by all means go for it. But like, you don't need anything crazy. You don't need anything crazy. Just like a nice picture, something that sticks out is totally fine. And then a profile picture that really defines you, right? Jason's always speaking. He's around other people. He's presenting. You know, he has a smile on his face. Like, this is inviting, right? You come on here, God, family, freedom. You know what I mean? So you already are starting to get an idea of Jason Brown. Works from home. He lives in Miami. You know, he's from Jersey, whatever you guys want, right? Here's his photos right here, him speaking. So the other thing that he talked about too is when you post, guys, when you post on your social media, you want it, he says 80-20, or people say 80-20, but he says 90-10. So 90% of what you're posting should be value oriented, should be inspiring other people to take action, should be building other people's beliefs, should be giving that perspective. And then the 10% is, you know, business related to your business. Okay. When you come on my profile specifically, I typically just throw up pictures or comment or whatever, and it's just pure value. Sometimes I'll throw in, I don't ever say Forex or cryptocurrencies or iMarkets Live. I won't ever really say that, but sometimes I'll talk about, you know, my journey, and I'll throw in there, you know, how allowing money to work for me has significantly revolutionized my life on all cylinders, you know, just in my livelihood. So that's super, super important. 90-10, that's what Jason goes by. 80-20, whatever you guys want to do. Just do not bombard people with your business. That's super important. Because, okay, this is what he kind of said. He said, if you're on social media giving everything away, people aren't even going to think you are a real person. Have you ever had those people, they just think you're spam? Like, is this guy even real? Like, this is all they talk about is their business? Please don't do that. He said, you won't have long-lasting, consistent results because everybody already knows your deal. Okay. He talks about you'd rather drip and drip and drip on people. And when they're ready to make a decision, they will. Okay. Be consistent with posting. Your content is the follow-up. Okay. The fortune is in the follow-up. And majority of the time, just by you posting, maybe it's a dope picture of you with a caption, or, you know, you're posting just, you know, messages throughout the week, whatever it is, you do a Facebook Live. Those posts consistently over time, that is what's going to allow people to be like, damn, this person's been doing this, you know, for the last several months, for the last, you know, however long time it is. That's the follow-up. That's the follow-up in its own. I post all the time on my Snapchat story, and I have people messaging me based off of what I post, and I'm able to start a conversation because of that, you know? And I'm able to just kind of feed off of that. The other thing I'm going to say on here, and then I'll just briefly get into my checklist. If you guys want the full audio, actually, you know what? Jason's actually going to do this training. I have no idea when. I just wanted to give you guys this value right away so you can start applying it. I don't know when he's going to do the training. I just know he did it in Utah for us. What was the other thing I was going to say? People are interested and attracted to things. Okay, yeah. People are interested and attracted to things that they don't really know. So he gave the example of that's why when you're dating, right, the chase is sometimes better than the actual catch. And then when you actually, you know, get the girl, get the guy, whatever it is, it's like, damn, is that really what I wanted? Not all the time, but some of the time. And then he, you know, kind of went into, you know, this is why divorce rates are higher than ever, because people get complacent, they get content, they already have you know, whatever it is, and maybe that's not even what they wanted in the first place. So guys, don't give away all the information. Oh shit, the training's on her page. Perfect. You guys can go there and watch it. I don't even know why I'm talking, but anyways, no, I'm just kidding. I'm going to give you the checklist. You guys are feel free to go watch the audio. I think it's like an hour. Alex posted it on her page, but I'm going to give you guys a checklist of things that I do I'm trying to do every single morning. Okay. So this is between Facebook and Instagram. So what I do is I'll add, this is what Jason said, add 5 to 10 new people a day. Add 5 to 10 new people a day on Facebook. Nothing crazy. And also be removing anyone and everyone that's negative and not giving value. You know those people. You could probably think of them right now. Okay, that's what I did before I didn't, before I really cleaned up my Facebook. But get in the habit of adding 5 to 10 new people a day, going on their page and liking, some of their pictures, and maybe even commenting. And then over time, go back and you can even inbox them. Okay, hey, what's going on? My name's Spencer. Obviously, they can see that. Inform them. You guys know about form, right? Form. Where are you from? Oh, occupation. Are you in school? Or recreation? And this is something significant that I didn't know about, but M for motivation. You guys probably heard it. I don't know, but I never heard it like this. Jason said M is also not just motivation, but what's your goal? Just ask people what their goal is. So I know a lot of time, people ask, why do you do what you do? We'll go back into what's your goal, because a lot of people don't have goals. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know where they're going with their life. So if you ask them what are their goal, that's a great way to figure out a need in their life. And if you haven't seen the exposure pipeline that Christian Jukes did for our squad, please go back and listen to that. Guys, if you don't have the audio, just go on my page, on my YouTube. You'll find it. It's Christian Jukes. Super, super important. And then the last thing on here, add 20 to 30 new people a day on, on Instagram. And then unfollow anyone that doesn't follow you back. That's what he said. Honestly, I follow some people and they don't follow me back, and that's just because they're higher up people, and that's just the way it is. But you know what I mean? Unfollow anybody that really doesn't, add value to your page. They're not providing value when you scroll through and see certain things on your timeline. And then the last thing I'll say really quick is post daily. I need to get back into the habit of doing this. I do really well when it comes to Snapchat and my Instagram story, but when it comes to my Instagram page, I need to start posting 2 to 3 times a week. When it comes to Facebook, typically 4 to 6 times a week, I'll post on there. Okay, 5 to 6 times a week, whatever it is. You guys should be posting almost on a daily basis, and don't just post to post. Actually post genuine value, give perspective that inspires other people. Okay, even the best of the best. There was a guy in Utah. He actually is one of Tony Robbins' right-hand man. He spoke on stage with Tony Robbins multiple times. And he talked about how he still needs to get inspired. We all go through, ups and downs. We still need to be inspired by other people. Doesn't matter who you are. So be that shining light for somebody. Go on your page and post something of value. Stop thinking about yourself of oh my God, I don't know what to say. Yes, you do know what to say. Go do personal development, get inspired yourself, and go post something about it. Go find a friend and tell them, hey, I need you to take some dope pictures of me so I can post on there, blah, 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 because that'll attract more individuals to see you, okay? Dope, Alex. Perfect. Yeah, if you want any of the audios that Alex has, just message her. But yeah, guys, that's really it. It's not a really long checklist. It's just something that I make sure that I do. And it's basically posting on a daily basis, every other day basis, and posting genuine quality stuff. And it's not about you. It's about the other people that are out there. Okay. If you're in this business, you want to be able to give back to other people. You want to make other people feel some type of way. And making sure that you're adding 5 to 10 new friends on Facebook on a daily basis. Nothing super overwhelming. Adding 20 to 30 people new on Instagram. Okay. And making sure that you're not only just adding them, but you're also removing certain individuals that aren't adding any value to your page, to your life, whatever it is. And just liking and complimenting people as you do that, as you go through that, because people recognize that. How many guys have ever had somebody come on your page, they follow you, and they like 2, 3, 4 of your pictures? I'm like, damn, thanks. You know what I mean? So imagine how you can do that for somebody else, and then you can start a conversation. You can go, find the need in their life and potentially invite them out. That's how this works. Go back and watch. This could all tie into each other. And as you're posting on a daily basis, on a regular basis, this can actually be tied back into the follow-ups, because the fortune is in the follow-up, and your content can be the follow-up in itself. And you just as a genuine person, people are attracted to that. But anyways, guys, that's really it. Oh, shit. The last thing that I want to say really quick. Sorry, guys. Jason said this is his secret nugget. And I feel like I've been kind of doing this here and there. But now since he said it was validation, birthdays. He said, this is how I am going to get through everybody on my Facebook list, is by telling everybody I'm friends with happy birthday. And then you can start a conversation with them. So he says every time, you have a birthday come up on your timeline, go and tell them happy birthday. Genuinely wish them happy birthday. He was like, I have 5,000 friends. How do I keep track of everyone? I tell them happy birthday. If you do this with the right intentions, you'll be more than just a customer with free product. Trust me, especially if you're building this business. But again, guys, that's it from me. I guess I can open it up for questions if you guys do have any questions. Anything in particular you want me to go over, feel free to unmute yourself. All right. Well, I'm going to end it. I appreciate everyone. Arizona, if you're in Arizona, please don't even make this a question. Matt Rosa is going to be here tonight, Chairman 500, doing an event at our apartment right downstairs. You should be here like early, like ready to go. Let's do this. Then he's doing an exclusive training right after. So other than that, I appreciate everyone. Hopefully you guys have an amazing night, and I'll talk with you later. Tomorrow's Traders Call, I'll be posting it on the chat, so make sure you tell people. Not sure what the topic's going to be yet, but I'm super excited about it. Other than that, everyone have a great night.